I'll tell you what, David, I enjoy this year after year. And if you are looking for something fun to do, a great way to kick off the holidays, if you will, Wild Winter Lights is back for the 7th year in a row. It's taking place at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo. Joining me once again is Kelly Manderfield. And Kelly, we were talking about this earlier. Yes, you can come to the zoo, over 1.5 million lights and displays. However, I think it's the experiences that really make this a holiday tradition people want to be a part of.
It is, and so the carousel, courtesy of our partner Metro Health, is actually included in your admission. You can ride it all night long, and it's a nice place to warm up. So as you're navigating the zoo and it might be a little chillier, some of these nice spots like Santa's Lodge or the carousel or the 4D Theater that will be playing Rudolph are good spots to get warm.
Now, obviously we're talking about ways to get warm. One of the ways you can also get warm, and it might not be for everyone, but you have a 5K coming up, and this is the first time you're doing this particular themed 5K.
We do. So we are debuting the Ugly Sweater 5K.
Yes,
so this is going to take place Sunday, December 7th. It's at 8:30 a.m. If you register in advance for just $30, you get one of these really cool medals. You get a t-shirt, and then after the race, you get to enjoy the zoo. And we're encouraging you to come out in your holiday apparel, have some fun with it, and just another new thing to experience the event.
You know, I've told this story before, but I ran a 5K here at the zoo once before. I didn't take a look at the route, which was probably a good thing, because you know that area where you run all the way up the hill? It seemed like it was impossible, but then you do it and you're like, wow, this is so cool. And it's a great way to kind of experience the zoo in a completely different perspective.
It is, and you get to see all of the lights. There's several themed areas, you know, whether it's Candy Cane Lane or we have a very traditional area with model trains, fun games, letters for Santa. So again, it's not only seeing the lights, we've got a 50-foot tree that's choreographed to holiday music. We've got a trackless train that you can ride around Waterfall Lake and take in the beauty of the lights. And it's really those moments that are special with your family and friends.
Well, and you talk about moments that are special with family and friends. You talk about creating these traditions. I think what's really nice too, even if you were here last year, the year before, there's always something different to see and experience. And you do such a great job, even with incorporating the food and the beverages and things like that.
Yeah, so our partner Jack Frost will be here having some themed holiday donuts. Of course, we have the classic hot cocoa from our partners at Aramark, Kernels by Christie, you know, getting that those hot roasted peanuts or caramel popcorn. So it's really a fun event that, you know, you can snack, walk around, maybe do a couple of loops. It's very walkable. And if you'd prefer to cruise the zoo through your heated vehicle with your holiday tunes, you can do that as well.
Well, and that's a good point too, because you never know what the weather is going to be like, but the zoo is here, the animals are here, the fun to be had is something that is available as part of the Wild Winter Lights. And I want to bring up again our favorite costume characters, because this is all included with your experience. So you have a chance to get pictures with some of your favorite characters. You get a chance to meet Santa. You can tell him your wish list.
Yeah, so we have Santa's Lodge presented by Cross Country Mortgage. And so again, you can come through, you can take your own pictures, or we have our professional photographer team here, so you can take home some keepsakes as well to remember the event.
Now, I know that, like we mentioned before, there are 2 different ways you can experience it, either by walking through or driving through. Is this an event that you recommend buying tickets in advance?
Yes, so if you buy your tickets on advance, you not only get to secure your ticket, but you get to save. So for members, there's a cost savings. If you bring out a family or a group of friends of 4, it's just $70. Non-members, $80. The drive-through is just $49 for members, $59 for non. Are always free.
Now, I have to point out, Kelly, I said we need to be, hopefully we can still hear and see this, because this really is a fun experience. This is part of it as well. For the people that are saying, I've never taken the kids or the grandparents to Wild Winter Lights, you've been a part of it for so many years. What kind of advice do you have for them?
Yeah, I mean, this is an
you know what? So Kelly, I think we're, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to just say, this is the after hours event, Nicole, so it's truly special to come and experience the zoo after hours, after dark, see the transformation into the winter wonder with all the beautiful, amazing lights, the experiences, and Metroparks Zoo.
One that you're going to want to take the family to year after year. It's Wild Winter Lights. It is taking place now through December 30th. New Day Cleveland is going to be back right after this commercial break.